Hi guys, today we are going to solve the question which is asked in SBI Clerk 2023. The average of P and Q is 12. They have given inequality. So we need to find the value of the given quantities PQR. So we can just read the question. Average of P and Q is 12 while the sum of Q and R is uh, 12. Average of P and Q. So average means divided by how many quantities are there divided by 2. So P and Q divided by 2 equal to 12. We will just write here info in simple terms. Average of P and Q is 12 while the sum of Q and R is 12. So here P plus Q will be 12 into 2 is 24 and sum of Q and R is 12 and some inequalities they have given. So here we need to find the quantity 1 and quantity 2. For that we need to solve these inequalities and we need to get the exact values of PQR. So inequality first they have given 14 is greater than PQ and PQ are greater than 8. So this is the inequality we can write. So we can in easiest way we can write uh, P will be, so value of P will be greater than or equal to 8, P will be less than or equal to 14. So in easiest way we can write like this. For Q also will be same. So Q is greater than or equal to 8 and Q is less than or equal to 14. So from this inequality we can write this. And one more they have given 10 is greater than or equal to Q. So we can consider this as 1, 2 and third one is uh, okay, so Q is less than or equal to 10 they are given. Means 10 is greater than or equal to Q means Q is less than or equal to 10 we have wrote. And one more inequality, R is greater than or equal to 2. R is greater than or equal to 2. So we can also write here R is greater than or equal to 2. So totally 4 inequalities are given. So we need to find the value of PQ and R and we need to check whether this condition for which value of PQR this will satisfy. So and after that using value of PQR we need to find the quantity 1 and quantity 2. So now we can solve this. Okay, so using 2 and 3 inequality, so for P value will be minimum value is 8 and maximum value is 14. 8 14. So value will be 8 or up to 14 including 8 and 14. So for Q, so value of Q will be greater than or equal to 8, less than or equal to 14 and one more given Q's value is less than or equal to 10. So we can write Q as value of Q minimum value will be 8 and maximum value will be 10 including 8 and including 10. For R we cannot determine means equal to or greater than means there can be many values but we need to check according to this equation which value will be R. So if we find one value Q we can get the value P also and R also. Okay, up to here we are clear. So value of Q will be either 8, 9, 10. So value of Q's will be any one of these 8, 9 or 10. So in equation we can substitute and check. So value of Q first we will take 8 for Q equal to 8, P plus Q equal to 24. So P plus Q means we take 8, so 24. So value of P will be 16. So P should be in between 8 and 14. So but here it is coming 16 out of this range. So value of Q cannot be 8. So this we can directly neglect. and here from R we can consider Q plus R equal to 14. Q plus R equal to 12. So if we substitute Q equal to 8, R will be 4. For R it is satisfying, but for P it is not satisfying. Whatever value of Q we will take here, it should satisfy for P also and R also, since P plus Q in both the equation Q is there. So for Q equal to 9 we will solve. So P plus Q is 24, so P plus Q is 24. So P plus 9, 24. So value of P will be 15. So 15 is out of this range. Value of P should be between 8 and 14. So this is also wrong. So value of Q cannot be 9. So if it is for P, it is not correct. So we need not to check for R also. For R it will come Q plus R equal to 12, means Q is 9, so R will be 3. For R it will satisfy, R is greater than equal to, but for P it is not, so Q cannot be 9. So for R also we can neglect. Third value is for Q equal to 10. For that we can find P plus Q equal to 24. So Q is 10, so it is 24. So value of P will come out P equal to 14. So P equal to 14, it is satisfying. So value of P either less than or equal to 14, means equal to also condition is there. So for P it is satisfying. For R we can check. R is Q plus R equal to 12. So we can write Q 10 plus R. So value of R is here 12 minus 10 is 2. So for R also it is satisfying. R is greater than or equal to 2, means equal to also condition there. So it is also satisfying. So for Q equal to 10 is the correct value, because for that whatever value we are finding for P and R, it is satisfying this inequality or this means quantities. So for it is satisfying. So 14, it is also P also have 14. So R is greater than or equal to, so R is 2. So both are satisfying. So value of PQR we can write P is 14, Q is 10 and R is 2. We have neglected 8 and 9 because it is not satisfying. For P it is not satisfying, for R satisfying. So it should satisfy both P and R. Here it is P not satisfying, R it will satisfy, but it should satisfy both P and R, since equation is dependent on Q and here value P and R. So it should satisfy both P and R. So we can validate this now. So P is 14. So P plus Q equal 24. So 14 plus 10 is 24 and 10 plus Q plus R is 12. So 10 plus 2 is 12. So now we have found the value of P, Q and R. So quantity 1 we can find. Quantity 1 is PQ minus 54. Quantity 1 is PQ minus 54. Quantity 1 is PQ minus 54. So P is 14, Q is 10 minus 54. So it is 140 minus 54. So 140 minus 54 is the 86. So quantity 1 is 86. And quantity 2 we can find. Quantity 2 is P plus R into Q. So P plus R into Q. So P plus R is P is 14, R is 2 into Q is 10. So 14, it is P plus R. So here it will 14 plus 2. P plus R into Q. So 14 plus 2 is 16. into 10, so 160. So value of quantity 1 is 86, and value of quantity 2 is 160. So 86, 160. So in this, quantity 1 is less than quantity 2. So in this we can write, option E is correct. Quantity 1 is less than quantity 2. So quantity 1 is 86 and quantity 2 is 160. So quantity 1 is less than quantity 2. So 86 is less than 160. So this is the way to solve the question. Thank you guys.